In this video, we explore a set of more complex and high-frequency words related to politics, economics, law, and society. These are the kinds of terms you often hear in the news, documentaries, films, and TV series, but that are rarely explained in a clear and practical way. You'll learn their meaning, common collocations, real examples, and useful notes to help you understand how they are actually used. At the end of the video, we include two short historical notes, one on the origins of communism and another on the Red Scare in the United States and its political witch hunts.
Community, a group of people living together. The community work together.
Cooperative, an organization or attitude based on working together for mutual benefit. The cooperative helps small farmers sell their products.
Citizen, a person who belongs to a country. Every citizen has rights and duties.
He is a law-abiding citizen who respects the law. Civic relates to the rights, duties, and responsibilities of citizens in a city or country. Civic engagement is essential for a healthy democracy. Voting in elections is an important civic duty for every citizen. Civilized, polite, well-mannered, or advanced in social development. The travelers admired the civilized society they visited. Civilization, the stage of human social and cultural development and organization. Ancient Egyptian civilization lasted for thousands of years. Civil, relating to citizens, society, or laws not connected with the military or religion. Civil rights protect individuals in society. Criminal, a person who commits crimes or breaks the law. The police arrested the criminal. Crime, an illegal act punishable by law. Theft is a serious crime.
Confined, kept in a limited space. He was confined to his room.
Confined can be used in both administrative and narrative contexts, but the meaning changes slightly. In administrative or official situations, confined refers to people being restricted to a place by rules or authorities, as during the COVID-19 pandemic, when many people were confined to their homes. In stories, films, or personal situations, confined often describes a person being isolated or kept in a limited space, sometimes for a long time, which gives the word a stronger and more emotional tone. She was confined to a small room for years. The prisoner was confined to his cell.
Commemorate, to remember an important event. They commemorated the anniversary.
Every year, the Normandy landings are commemorated with official ceremonies.
Commerce, the activity of buying and selling. Commerce expanded rapidly. Commercial, related to business or trade. This building is in a commercial area with many shops and offices.
Commercial is used as an adjective. Commercial area, commercial building. But the place where people go shopping is called a mall or shopping center in English.
Commodity, a basic good that is traded. Oil is a valuable commodity.
Crude, natural, raw, or not processed. In economics, often refers to unrefined oil. The company exports crude oil to several countries. Crude, unrefined or natural, used for industrial or technical products like crude oil. Raw, natural, uncooked, or unprocessed, used for food, emotions, data, or general materials. Contract, a legal agreement between two or more parties. They signed a contract to supply goods for 2 years. Completion, the act of finishing something or bringing it to an end. The completion of the building is scheduled for next year. The payment will be made upon completion of the contract. You will receive a certificate after course completion. Covenant, a formal agreement or promise, often used in legal or religious contexts. The property was sold under a covenant restricting commercial use. Contingency, a possible future event or situation that requires preparation. The company created a contingency plan for emergencies. Consul, a government official who represents their country and helps its citizens in a foreign city. The consul assisted tourists after the emergency. Consulate, the office or building where a consul works and provides assistance to citizens abroad. I went to the consulate to apply for a visa. Counterpart, a person or thing that has the same function or position as another in a different place or organization. The U.S. ambassador met with his Chinese counterpart.
Confiscate, to take something by authority. Police confiscated the goods. Competitive, trying to be more successful than others. It's a highly competitive market, with many companies offering similar products at similar prices.
The company offers competitive salaries to attract talent. Competition, the situation in which businesses are competing for the same customers in a market. There is strong competition for buyers in the housing market. In English, companies compete with each other for customers and market share. When competition is very strong, the expression fierce competition is commonly used. There is fierce competition between real estate agencies in the city center.
Competitor, a person or company you compete with. They beat their main competitor.
Our main competitor in the market is Nike, especially in the youth sneaker segment.
Consume, to use or eat something. This car consumes less fuel.
We should consume less plastic to protect the environment.
Consumer, a person who buys goods. Consumers want better prices. Crisis, a time of serious difficulty. The country faced a crisis. Constitution, the basic law of a country. The Constitution protects rights. Consensus, general agreement. They reached a consensus.
Political consensus, an agreement among political parties or leaders. The new law was passed with political consensus across all parties. Broad consensus, general agreement among a wide group of people. There is broad consensus that climate change is a serious issue.
Canvass, go around asking people for information, opinions, or support, often doctor to door. Volunteers canvass the neighborhood.
We have to canvass it the old-fashioned way, door to door. Poll, survey, a formal method of asking a group of people their opinions or measuring public support. The latest poll shows that 55% of citizens support the new law.
Candidate, a person who applies for a position or election. She's a candidate for mayor. Coalition, a group formed to achieve a goal. The parties formed a coalition.
Ruling coalition, a group of political parties that joins together to form a government and hold power. The ruling coalition passed the new law despite opposition. Political coalition, a group of parties or politicians who join forces to achieve a political goal, not necessarily in government. Several parties formed a political coalition to support the election reform.
Capital punishment, the legal killing of a criminal. Some countries have banned capital punishment in order to protect human rights.
Conspiracy, a secret plan by a group to do something illegal or harmful. The police uncovered a conspiracy to overthrow the government involving senior officials. Political conspiracy, a secret plan by politicians or officials to gain power or influence. The investigation revealed a political conspiracy to manipulate the election. Conspiracy theory, a belief that events are secretly controlled by powerful people, often without proof. Some people believe in the conspiracy theory that the moon landing was faked.
Capitalism, an economic system based on private ownership. Capitalism dominates the global economy. Capitalist, relating to capitalism or a supporter of it. Capitalist systems are based on private ownership, free markets, and competition.
Capitalist systems can create wealth and growth, but they can also lead to social and economic inequalities.
Communism, a political and economic system where property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to their abilities and needs. Communist, relating to communism or a supporter. The Communist Party gained votes. Commission, a group created for a purpose. After months of work, the Commission published a report outlining its conclusions and recommendations.
To outline, to give the main points or a general description of something without going into all the details. The document outlines the main objectives of the reform. The European Commission is the executive branch of the European Union, responsible for proposing laws, implementing decisions, and managing the day-to-day business of the EU. The European Commission proposed new regulations to improve environmental standards.
Committee, a group chosen to make decisions. The committee approved the plan.
The political parties created a committee to propose measures to stop political corruption. Corruption. Dishonest or illegal behavior by people in power, especially in politics or public institutions. The investigation revealed widespread corruption in the government. Communism as an ideology was developed in the 19th century, mainly by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, who wrote the Communist Manifesto in 1848. They argued that capitalism created inequality and predicted that the working class, proletariat, would eventually overthrow the ruling class, bourgeoisie, to establish a classless society. During the 1940s-50s in the US, many people were accused of being communists in a period called the Red Scare, or McCarthyism. This led to fear, job losses, and blacklists. Did you know? The term witch hunt is used figuratively in English to describe unfair persecution, like what happened during the Red Scare in the US. These words don't just expand your vocabulary, they open the door to understanding news, films, and history more deeply. And just like famous crossings in culture, language often connects much more than words. See you in the next video.